Hello, hello. So I'm going to do Monday and Tuesday problem of the day on the same video, and then I'll do Wednesday and Thursday on a separate video for you. All right, so here's Monday. A number pattern begins with these values: 6, 12, 18, 24. Which table correctly represents the relationship between the position of a number in the pattern and the value of that number? So F says if it's position 6, you multiply by 1, the value is 6. Okay, then if it's position 12, 12 times 1 is 12. Okay, all of these are true, but our position, we don't ever start counting from 6 and then jump to 12 and then jump to 18. We start at 1 and go from there. So we should automatically be able to cross out F, and we should be able to cross out another one, H. Your position's never just going to jump around like that. It has to go in order, and it has to start at 1. So we've already narrowed this down to just 2 choices. Now we just have to figure out what our pattern is. So it says here that the values are 6, 12, 18, 24. Okay, so if I'm looking at this without even doing any work at all, I can see that J is probably my answer because it has the values of 6, 12, 18, and 24. And it has the positions of 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see. 1 times 6 is 6. Position 2. 2 times 6 is 12. That's true. Position 3. 3 times 6 is 18. That's true. Position 4. 4 times 6 is 24. That's also true. So our position is going in order. We have a pattern of times 6 for each number. And then our value is true and matches what it says at the top. If I look over here, my values don't even match up. This cannot be the answer. J is our answer. All right, the thickness of Jacob's cell phone is 3/8 inch. The thickness of Crosby's cell phone is less than Jacob's. Which measurement could be the thickness of Crosby's cell phone? So we're looking for something that is less than Jacob's. So whenever we're comparing, we see this word right here, less than, more than, or equal to. We know we can do the butterfly method. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this first one, 2/4, and we're going to take it over, compare it to 3/8. When we do this, we cross multiply. So we go from the bottom to the top. 8 times 2 is 16. 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, and then we compare those two numbers. 16 is greater than 12. But we're looking for something that's less than 12 because 12 is Jacob's and Crosby's has to be less than Jacob's. So A is not our answer. Okay, let's take 4/7 and 3/8. We go from the bottom to the top. 8 times 4 is 32. 7 times 3 is 21. Okay, so Jacob's in this case is 21, so we need this to be less, but it's not, it's greater. So B cannot be our answer. About 1/3. 1/3 compared to 3/8. We go from the bottom to the top. So 8 times 1 is 8. 3 times 3 is 9. So in this case, 9 is Jacob's, and we want this number to be less, and it is. So C could be our answer, but we always want to just double check. So we have 5/6, and we have the 3/8, that's Jacob's. We go from the bottom to the top. 8 times 5 is 40, and 6 times 3 is 18. So in this case, Jacob's is 18. We need this to be less, but 40 is way more than 18. So now we know for sure, C is our answer. Okay. Keith made a rectangular sign that had a perimeter of 48 inches. Which model could represent the sign Keith made? It's important to remember perimeter means all sides of the shape. You add them together. So we need a shape that's going to have the perimeter of 48 inches. So let's take this rectangle. We know that a rectangle has opposite equal sides. So 32 plus 32 is 64. That's already more than 48. F cannot be our answer. Okay? We know that this shape is a square, which means all sides are equal, which means I could add 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12, or I could just do 12 times 4, which equals 48. Okay, 48 all the way around because I did it 4 times, which means this could be my answer because perimeter goes all the way around. Okay, 12 plus 12 in this case is 24. 4 plus 4 is 8. 24 plus 8 is 32. So that means the perimeter of this shape is 32 inches. That's not enough. It needs to be 48 inches. And this one just starts with 48 right here. So I know if I'm going to add anything to it, that's going to be greater than 48, and that can't be my answer. So G is the correct answer here. Okay, Darren drank 3 glasses of water every day for 6 days. Each glass contained 12 fluid ounces of water. Which equation represents W, the total amount of water in fluid ounces that Darren drank during those 6 days? All right, so if we were to draw a picture, you could come down here, just draw a rectangle, and split it into 6 days. Okay, so he drank that water for 6 days, the same amount of water. He drank 3 glasses every day. So 3 glasses every day. He drank 3 glasses every day. And they each contained 12. I wrote my circles too little. That's why you use a pencil, so you can fix these things. Okay, so they each had 12 ounces, and he did 3 a day for 6 days. So how am I going to figure out how much total water he drank? Well, anytime I have equal parts, I know I'm going to be multiplying or dividing, which means I can automatically cross out A. I'm not adding this up. That's going to take way too long. Okay, I could do 12 times 6. If I did 12 times 6, then that would include this right here, because there's 12 and there's 6. Okay, each one has 12. That only takes care of 2 days. That can't be my answer. Okay, 3 times 6. Okay, so 3 drinks a day for 6 days. Okay, so that's good. Now 6 times 12. Okay, so I've already taken care of 3 times 6, which means I've taken care of how many bottles he drank out of the days, and then I just multiply that 6 by 12. That could work. 3 times 12 divided by 6. I don't need to divide because I'm not giving anything away. I'm only finding the total. So C is my answer here. Process of elimination works, guys. Use it, okay? All right, I'll see you back here, I guess tomorrow for Wednesdays and Thursdays problem of the day.